Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for the gold, silver and palladium. We're gonna start with the daily analysis as usual with our channeling to watch our price position today. From this acceleration channel, where are we? So basically we are still in the lower part of this acceleration channel. I'm still looking for something well lower here and that to finish the structure, impulsive structure as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. Well, it is very clear, by the way, inside our weekly here that we can have we can see only one candle for your wave two, and normally you should see double candles for a wave four before we push a wave five. So that is something to mention today. And I think that the price might still dive a little bit for lower to reach the middle line of this lower part of the acceleration channel. Basically, what we are looking at also is a very likely three waves to be done and finished. Yes, it can be a finished wave four. We're gonna see it on the daily, but what we need to mark here is our gap between the base channel and the acceleration channel, where we might see a wave five unfolding from there after the wave four dives deeper inside this region and then starting to find some strengths here once we hit the base channel and then pushing toward the upside again. And that, of course, can be in two forms. It can be in three ways like that. It can be even in an A, B, C, D, and an E, meaning A, B, C, D, and an E, hitting the base channel with the wave E and then pushing towards the upside. One more time again in a wave 5. That means right now on the daily, what we are looking for are the following probabilities. Of course, we have double one twos, but we're gonna dive a little bit deeper on the daily here to see much more closer the waves that we have. So this second wave one here is unfolding, of course, a wave two, which is very, very shallow. It's a flat here, definitely it's a flat. So we are looking for something deep and aggressive as a wave four and even a long time. Yeah. So this is a 2 years correction for a wave two, guys. So if we are expecting an alternation, you're expecting a 4 years even for a wave four, guys. So if we are going to alternate this wave two there and in this wave four, so we are expecting a 4 years as alternation, which it might take, of course, a long time. And that's why you are looking at the second red box here, which is exactly in the same area and the fib levels, because the wave two both here that we are estimating, first box is for this one, the second box is for this wave two. So two probabilities, both of them are almost in the same area for the fib levels because the price is negligible. Even if you take this wave two there, you will see it's just $100 difference. So it's not that big deal there. So I'm looking, of course, here for something inside this red zone here, 4K 300 for and 3K $500. Now, basically, this red box has been hit perfectly, right? So if we are alternating this shallow, small wave two there, what if we are in a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5? And internally, you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 because this looks a little bit much more alternating in time with this wave two rather than this one. This wave four is shorter than this one, which is unnormal, unusual. Also, both are sideways. Yeah, so there is no really good alternation, I would say here. So what if that this wave two is alternating over there in a very deep correction, hitting the perfect time? It's a double time almost right now, and we look for a wave five to unfold toward the upside. So if this is the case, then wave five, of course, can get a new all-time high. But w- while we push for higher, we gotta be careful in case that we are pushing higher and bullish here. We gotta be careful for the crossroad, meaning the price is going to push higher at any case scenario because in case that we once we finish this structure, of course, as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where I'm still looking for one more low, we're gonna see this on the 1 hour chart. So once we finish this three waves, you might still be in three waves up and then having another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, suddenly shifting to a longer correction, alternating this large wave two. Another probability can be at the same time while pushing up here, we can shift again for a wave C without taking this low, and then wave D and a E to finish a large triangle. and then starting a wave 5 toward the upside, hitting the time and the fib levels as expected. So this is what we are looking for I would say next years. I believe this is gonna walk with us for a long time, guys. On the 1 hour chart, let's see what do we have, guys. On the 1 hour chart, well, I'm looking to finish up this structure 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This wave 5 is still unfinished because we still have here a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. And internally, you have a double 1, 2. So if we dive inside that 15-minute chart, you will see that you have 1, 2, another 1, 2, wave 3, wave 4 here, very likely to be a WX and a Y first because it can be, of course, an ABC, another ABC, and another ABC there. Finishing WX and a Y in a wave 4 and then looking for something for lower in a wave 5. Yeah, so meaning what we are looking at is a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to drop down. But we gotta be careful because the wave Y is not the only probability as correction that you have here. You have also a wave C, which is an expanding flat here, meaning an A. Don't forget the wave B took the low there, and that means, of course, an expanding flat A, B, and a C. The wave C is the only way to push higher after a zigzag, by the way, from yesterday. This was exactly a zigzag there because, anyway, wave 4 invalidated, so you can count this only a three-wave zigzag. Therefore, you're looking for a correction potentially in three ways for a wave 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish exactly around as this 1.618 as a wave C, A, B, and a C here, and then pushing down again towards the downside, guys. So in both case scenario, I would say bearish is still there. And of course, pressure can still be there for bearish in any case scenario, whether we finished a WX and a Y or an A, B, and a C, and then pushing down again. So we'll see what's going to happen. Now, what I'm expecting for today, a little bit lower prices are expected. Yeah, so we are expecting a little bit lower, even if we are pushing in a wave C. Okay. Why? Because we need the three ways and then pushing for higher. So if we dive a little bit inside, you can see this is kind of like a five ways down. And yeah, probably even you're getting again another diagonal here, which is very interesting. So yeah, again, it can be even that this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, and a C, guys. Finished very fast correction, and you're looking for a leading diagonal. But that means in this case, your diagonal is like kind of like this, yeah, getting aggressive a little bit, okay, getting aggressive, and it's gonna be finished like very soon, because like a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5, just like that. Okay, so in case that we are pushing for higher directly. So yes, there is a probability also we're gonna add this like right now, pushing for higher directly in this diagonal. Okay. So we'll see if this is going to happen as a bullish because right now the 15-minute chart I see like motive waves pushing for higher. So we gotta be careful. Okay. So that was it for the gold. Let's move to the silver. So for the silver, we're gonna watch also the channeling here. For the channeling, where our price position is already inside the base channel again. Yeah, so that is very low for the silver. But don't forget that the chart, the impulse itself here is very strong as a wave 3. So we are expecting a wave 4 to be very aggressive and deep, especially after a shallow wave 2. And that means the invalidation of bullish is still very far, $34.7 here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You still have a large gap before you push higher in a wave 5. So double 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5 are still very expected. I'm still even expecting the middle line here of the base channel. Also this line can be very likely taken, guys. It's very far still from your invalidation before a wave 5 start to unfold. So don't get surprised if this happens. Now, if we dive also on the daily, you will realize that we have also here several probabilities where we might still look for the $50 0.618 in confluence with the base channel. As you can see, this is your line for the base channel. So this potential target can still be taken without invalidation again. Basically, we're looking here for to finish an ABC first. So the wave C has to finish a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your wave 5 is not yet done even on the daily because you would like to see a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish here as a wave C. And that means we're still looking for lower sooner or later before we push toward the upside. And basically, as well, we have two probabilities here. While pushing for higher in any case scenario. Now, you will ask me why any case scenario. It means in the bullish and the bearish. Meaning, if you're still looking bearish, you need a retracement. Okay, why? Because if we are in a W, three waves down, by the way, W, X, and a wave Y, this is a bearish, still looking for lower. At this point, you still need, of course, to push a retracement toward the upside for a wave B and a C, meaning an A, B, and a C in a wave Y, and then bullish. Unless we have finished, of course, a wave ABC and we are very, very bullish. Of course, there is other probabilities A, B, C, D, and a E in confluence with the gold there before we push for higher again. But at the end, it's a push for higher in any case scenario again. I'm gonna add also here a triangle probability, by the way. So I'm gonna add this to not forget it for the next years, I would say. I'm just kidding, guys. Just the next month, I believe. So yeah, this is regarding the daily here, in case we are in those scenarios as well. So for the 1 hour chart as well, we're looking here for this price action today, which is still very, very choppy, very corrective. A lot of overlappings happening here. So basically, we are in an ABC regular flat for a W, another ABC clear without taking the low, and you're looking for for an impulse here where we might be looking after a zigzag 1-to-1 Fibonacci level that is still can be unfolding right now with the final wave C as well. Can be even that you might be in this count here as a three waves A and then three waves B, and you're looking for a diagonal wave C, meaning a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 in zigzags again. So I'm still looking for the confluence in targets 1-to-1 fib level taken from the A to the B to the C here to reach the 1-to-1 at $61 as well. And if we take the Fibonacci retracement for this wave 4, we might be as well here in a potential zero point 0.5 Fibonacci. This is the level that I'm looking for it anyway for this wave 4, guys. So, very likely that we might still be very corrective here. Everything that you see pushing a little bit higher, it's still nothing, guys. Okay. I mean, regarding this small wave 5, even, I mean, after this massive drop, you cannot just like be very bullish just by seeing a little bit of higher prices, but overlapping so much here, like signaling a correction. So, and that means, of course, in any case scenario, we are pushing down again to finish this structure. As we saw also on the daily, the candles are still missing for wave 5. Great. So that was it for the silver. If we go to Palladium here, for Palladium as well, I'm still estimating here on the lower time frame a wave 2, so a 1-2 there. So we got a diagonal 1-2 in our testing area, perfect fib levels. We got an impulse. It's a very clear signal of strength. Now expect today some reds for another wave 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And I'm looking, of course, for this signal of strength to be completed at this position. Confirmation for higher 1-to-1 fib level to be tested again. If retracement, then we are bearish because this is a three ways. You continue to drop. If we break it, okay, green flag, double ones, and we push into the 1.618 wave 3, meaning 4 and a 5, continuation towards the upside. The trend is bullish. Yep, so that was it for the metals, gold, silver, and palladium. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the
Before
next
you
one.
leave,
Bye-bye.
make sure to join our private Discord community. There you will get daily updates faster than YouTube, plus exclusive bonus trading signals for the gold, silver, Bitcoin, and stocks. You can also request one special technical analysis every day and get access even to our only members video on YouTube and also on Discord, and stay ahead, of course, with economic and political news that actually moves the market. And of course, we do regular Q&A sessions, so you can get your questions answered directly in the Discord. And of course, if you're serious about leveling your trading, the Discord link is below in the description and in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.